everyone, what's up? So a few days ago I was at the makeup show LA. I had the opportunity to be invited to go to this event, and it was held at the California Market Center in downtown LA. This was my first year at the makeup show LA. I had never been before, and basically what it is kind of like a similar thing to IMATS. They have a bunch of retailers, a bunch of different makeup booths, and companies are there, makeup artists are there teaching classes, but the difference between the makeup show and IMATS is it's about the people behind those brands. Most of the people who work for the brands are there at the show, so you can kind of network as well as go shopping. So it's a pretty fun experience because it's unlike any other makeup show that I've been to, and I've been to a lot in Southern California and the LA area, so it was pretty cool. And if you can get tickets, I definitely recommend you do for next year. So before I get into the stuff I actually purchased myself, I'm going to show you guys what's in the blogger bag. And first off, it comes in this super cute reusable Makeup Forever bag. I'm going to go in no order. I'm just going to take stuff off from the top. So this right here is something I have been wanting to try ever since I have been watching Pixie Woo, which is like forever. And it is the Embryolisse cream. It's the Lot Cream Concentrate. This is the 65th anniversary gold edition packaging. I mean, that is fancy. I love how it looks, and I've already used it a few times. I just had to break into this. And you guys, I have dry skin, and I know a lot of makeup artists love this for all skin types because it's meant for sensitive skin, and it's just a very nice kind of moisturizer you can use as a primer because of how rich it is. It's very rich. Next up is Bioderma. Now, Beautylish was at the makeup show, so I got to speak with them about what this stuff really does. They basically told me that it's like a cleanser and a makeup remover all in one, but it's also meant for sensitive skin, and it's not going to irritate your eyes, things like that. And I haven't used this on my face yet, but I did use it to like remove swatches and stuff when I was at the show, and it took off like black eyeliner, lipstick. It really does work, so I can't wait to start using it on my face. And here's from NYX. I've actually not opened this yet, so I don't know what's in here. In here is the NYX HD Blush in the shade Coraline. I don't have this one. I do have two other shades. Softspoken is my favorite one, and this looks very similar, kind of like an orangey color, so I'm excited to try that. Here, Define and Refine Powder Foundation, and mine is in the shade Sand, so I will probably maybe try to use this as a bronzer or something because I can't use that for a face powder, but I've never seen this, so I don't know if it's new or if it's just something, I have no idea, so I'll try that out later. In the shade Smoke and Mirrors, I think it's their prismatic shadow, and I've heard a lot about this, but honestly I'm not a big fan of the NYX single shadows, but I haven't tried their new ones, so I guess I'll have to give that a go. They also gave us this concealer palette, which I did try in the light shade, and it was way too dark. All of the shades were very dark and orange on my skin tone, so this one is in the shade Medium, and I know I personally won't be able to use this, so yeah, there's that. I will definitely have to hang on to this and give it to one of my friends. Got a mascara in here from Pure Minerals. Never tried anything from them, and it's the Big Look with Argan Oil mascara. I've never tried Pure Minerals. I've heard of them, but I will be pretty excited because I love trying new mascaras. Another thing here is from Mario Badescu. I don't know if I said that right, but I've heard a lot about them, not only on YouTube, but just from bloggers in general. Like, this is a pretty hyped brand, and this is their facial spray with aloe, herbs, and rose water, and I have used this a few times, and I just love the scent. It's very fresh, and it reminds me of my Nana because she used to wear like rose water perfume, and I love the way it smells. It's definitely something that I think is not for everybody, but if you like rose water, you will love this. There's also a makeup magazine in here that they gave us called On Makeup, and I believe that the articles in here are not only about makeup artists, but some of them are by makeup artists as well. And I mean, the pictures in here are just so beautiful. I'm gonna keep this, and I don't even know, like, use it as a coffee table book because I just really love the pictures in here. Are so cool. Another really exciting thing in here for me anyway are these new Makeup Forever primers. Now, I think they have 10 of these, and they're all meant to do something different. Like, they have one for hydrating, one for oily skin, one for correcting redness, so that's what that looks like. And I haven't tried this yet. It's a new product, and I don't think I've seen many people like review these yet, so I'm really gonna have to get on to testing those out. It's pretty cool to me. It's from a brand called Must Stay V, I think. I'm not sure. I've never heard of this brand, and it's the Silky Cotton Loose Powder, and it's a Korean brand. That's what they told us anyway, and it's supposed to be like a very lightweight powder, so it's also really pale too, which is great for me. A little bit of crown brush stuff in here. I haven't opened this, but it looks like we get some puffs, a little eyelash curler, an eyeliner. This from from Glamcore. It's a single-use adhesive hand palette. So you know those like paw palettes that people use, or sometimes people use like little petri dishes? This is a disposable palette, so you just stick it on the back of your hand and you go from there. It's just like basically a clear sticker, so you can see what you're doing and just peel it off when you're done, throw it away. And I think that is so handy, really cool. We have some lashes here from Ardell. This is their deluxe pack, and you get 2 of the Demi Wispies. I love these so much. They're just really beautiful and full looking. They make your lashes look so fluttery, and they gave a little bit of duo with it, which is my favorite lash glue ever. So I was kind of stoked for this. This little thing right here is a cream product. It's from OCC Cosmetics, and it's in the shade Discipline. I'm not sure if this is like super pigmented or if it's sheer, but it says you can wear it alone on top of your cheeks, eyes, or lips if you want to. So the next 2 things I was super excited about. This one right here is the Smashbox lipstick, and it's in the shade Bing. I believe this is a limited edition color. I know I'm gonna love it because it is a bright red, and I love me some red lipstick. It's probably my most favorite color to wear other than bright pink and bright coral. I just love bright lipstick in general, but this color, I mean, it's just gorgeous. This lipstick right here is from Kevin Aqua, which is the makeup artist. He has his own line. I'm sure you guys are familiar with his books that everybody, I mean, his books are iconic. His work is iconic. Like, if you have ever been interested in makeup, I'm sure you've heard of the name before. This is their matte lipstick, and look at this shade, you guys. It's called Resilient, and it's a beautiful bright purple. Next product in here is from a brand called Gleam, and it's their Radiant Dust for face and body. Basically, it's like a highlighting powder, but it's very fine, and they have a lot of other shades, but they gave us this kind of golden one. I also have some brushes here from a few different brands. This is from OCC Cosmetics, and they have vegan brushes, like a little angle to it, and they are all, I believe their brushes are all synthetic, but they're very soft, and they are kind of pricey, so I'm pretty excited for this as well because I never would have bought it myself because they're very expensive. Usually they are kind of pricey. I mean, at the show they were discounted, but still. Bdellium tools, I've also heard about these through YouTube, and I believe they're usually at IMATS as well, but I've never tried them myself, and this is their tapered blending. Senna Cosmetics, it's a brow brush. One side is angled and the other side has a spoolie, and that is awesome because I love brow brushes, and I only have like 4, so that's a good brush. I mean, I know I'm going to use that. This brush is from Sephora Pro. I've never tried any Sephora brushes before, and this is their foundation, Pro Foundation Brush number 47. I believe they are also all synthetic, are they? I'm not sure. This one is synthetic anyway. So this is another brush here from OCC Cosmetics. It looks like a nice little blush brush. You could probably use this for bronzer, highlight, whatever you want. It feels very soft. There's still a few more things. This is the Baird Makeup Remover and Cleanser. This says it's used to remove highly pigmented makeup while leaving the skin clean, soft, and hydrated. So I'm definitely going to use that up because I'm always looking for good makeup removers. This is from Friends Beauty, and it looks like there's some nice single shadows in here. I'm not sure. Friends Beauty is a makeup supply store for makeup artists, or if you just want to buy things in bulk, they have really great palettes, really just a bunch of brands as well. So Friends Beauty you can also purchase online. I haven't tried their own brand before. I think that's their own brand of makeup. Here's a little goodie from Inglot Cosmetics. This is their square lipstick. So there's a lipstick in here. So there's shade number 80, kind of like a neutral color, and I do have some of their lipsticks in a palette. I have all their really crazy like blue, green, and stuff like that. Another thing in here, this is from Ruby Makeup Academy, I believe, and it's called LL Cream. It is such a cool color. I love it. It's like a mint green, a bright neon hot green lipstick. So excited about these products here. This is the Kat Von D Interstellar palette, and I have never tried Kat Von D shadows before. The only thing I've tried from them are their lip products. Is that crazy or not? Because I feel like everybody talks about Kat Von D, and I like Kat Von D, but I just never tried her makeup before. So, and she was at the party. They had like the blogger night party, and she was there, and it was pretty cool. There's also a couple more things in here. I totally didn't even know that these were in the bag, so I'm pretty stoked for these too. This is her tattoo liner. I believe it's a liner pen, and I love eyeliner, pens, pencils, all that jazz, so pretty stoked for that too. And then here is a Studded Kiss lipstick, and I've never tried her Studded Kiss. The only thing I've tried is her liquid, so pretty cool. This is in the shade Countess. They put a NARS Dual Intensity blush in here. I believe they're blushes. I haven't seen them in person yet. You can buy these at Sephora. They also were at the makeup show, and this is in the shade Jubilation. They look gorgeous. So here's the shade they gave me. It's called Jubilation, and I have to say, just looking at these, it's not even picking up on camera, but these are really just so shimmery. I'm very excited about the shades in here because they are so nice for summer, and they're just going to give me that like super intense highlight that I love. I'm wearing NARS today. I'm wearing the Reckless shade that is in their spring collection that I told you guys about in my last video, my favorites videos. So that's everything from the blogger bag. Once again, thank you so much to everyone at the Makeup Show LA, not only for this great gift, but for inviting me to the blogger night, to the party, to the show. That's a gift in itself, like being invited. To me, that was just so special, and this is just like honestly so kind of you guys, so thank you for that. And of course, I told you guys I knew I was coming to shop. I saved up my birthday money for this, and this is kind of like a birthday haul, Makeup Show LA haul, if you will. So I have some bags back here, and I'll start off with the smaller purchases I made. So I did stop by Smashbox. I had to snatch one of their Be Legendary lipsticks, and this is in the shade Pretty Social. It's a nice everyday, not too overdone kind of shade, but at the same time it's just so gorgeous, and it's very creamy. It reminds me a lot of a MAC lipstick, the kind of cream sheen finish it reminds me of, but it's just a little bit creamier than MAC, so gotta have that. And it was only $12 at the show. I also purchased this bronzer. It's called Bronze Lights, and it's in the shade Sun Kissed Matte. I have a lot of other shades to choose from, but of course I chose the lightest one, and this looks very nice for pale skin, for fair skin. Anyone who's maybe like 2 to 3 shades deeper than me is gonna love this. They also have lots of other shades, so no worries if you're tan or if you're deep skin tone, they got you covered at Smashbox. I had to stop by the NARS booth because they were 30% off, you guys, which is probably the best deal that I've seen personally on NARS. I've only tried a few NARS products, their blush, their liquid highlight, and their Audacious lipstick, and I have one shade, I believe it's Anna, it's the red one, which I love, so I went ahead and got 2 more. I was really bad, but 30% off is a good deal, so I really could not pass it up. So I got Grace and Marissa. Now I know everyone loves Anita, but I swatched it and it just did not look right on me, so I'll move on and show you guys. I did purchase their creamy concealer as well, and I got the shade Chantilly, which was the one that seemed to suit my skin the most. They also had vanilla, but it was a little bit too yellow, so I got Chantilly. And the thing that for me is a problem is that most of NARS foundations, concealers, and powders are all very yellow toned, but this, I think I might be able to get away with it. Hopefully. I had to get this one called Deep Throat because it is such a beautiful color. Everybody goes crazy over NARS Orgasm, and I do have a sample size of that I got at Sephora. It's like a little baby blush from NARS, and I love it. It's a beautiful color, but this one is just a little bit more on the pink side, which is what I like for my skin tone, so I had to get this. And it does have a little bit of shimmer in it. It's hard to see on camera, but in real life it does have that kind of golden glow that Orgasm gives as well. These next 2 products here are from a brand called Besame Cosmetics, and they have a store in Burbank, but they recently have been starting to sell some of their products on Sephora.com, which is what kind of sparked my interest, because I never heard of them before. So I did a Google search on them before I went to the show, since I knew they were going to be at the makeup show, and I was so shocked at what I saw. It's a vintage inspired makeup brand, so all of their products, all of their shades, their packaging, everything about the brand is inspired by vintage makeup, you know, 40s, 30s, 20s even. They have so many beautiful shades. I've really been wanting to try this brand for a long time, so I ended up getting 2 of their lipsticks, and they're called Classic Color lipsticks. I just love the packaging. It's so beautiful. And here's Red Hot Red. It's one of those really bright fiery reds. I told you guys I love these kinds of colors, and the way that this is shaped just gets me. I mean, come on, how cute is that? And I just love this. I mean, I can't wait to try them out. I will definitely have to test them out, you know, do a whole review on them, because this is a brand that not a lot of people mention on YouTube. And then I went to NARS, you guys. NARS is my favorite makeup store in LA. First thing I got was the Lorac Pro 2 palette because I love my one. I love the original. I have the Mega Pro. I have their unzipped and all that jazz. I love Lorac, so had to get this to add to my collection because Lorac is just one of my favorite people when it comes to eyeshadow. I did get some newer products from Too Faced. These are their Melted Metal lipsticks. I love their original melted lipsticks. I just purchased one of their newer shades. These are just like their melted lipsticks, but they're metallic finish and they have a lot of shimmer in them. This one is my favorite. It's called Tutu and it's a really gorgeous hot neon coral color. I love these kinds of shades for warmer weather and I've been wearing this one a lot. I'll show you guys a nice swatch of it because you're going to want to check these out. They have so many shades, but I only got 2 of them, but this one is definitely my favorite. It's called Tutu and it's just a gorgeous color. It doesn't look very shimmery in the swatch, but on your lips it kind of shows up a little bit more. And I also purchased this one called Melted Macaron and it's a nice pretty bright pink kind of color. I'll do a whole review on those if you guys want. I also had their new palettes, which I've heard a lot about. This is their Natural Matte palette and the packaging, gorgeous as always. Too Faced has a great packaging, but this one, Sugar Pop is the name of it. I'm really excited for both palettes because both of them have such gorgeous colors and I'm a huge fan of Too Faced shadows. I've always really loved their palettes, especially the chocolate bar ones. Those are hands down my favorite, but these palettes are really good too. They're the same quality and I'm probably going to really love the Natural Matte, but who knows. I got Sugar Pop to try out as well. It has lots of bright colors in it. I also got one thing from Dose of Colors. I have tried their lip gloss in the past and I do like it, but I didn't think their gloss was really anything special, so I kind of passed on their gloss. I've also tried one of their lipsticks from I Got It IMATS and I wasn't too crazy about it. Like honestly, mine was kind of like melted, like it just kind of goes on too creamy, but the color was great. So I instead tried one of their new liquid matte lipsticks and I've seen a lot of hype. A lot of people love these. So here's Merlot. So there's the applicator and I'll do a quick swatch for you guys. It's a really beautiful, almost like strawberry red. I stopped by the NYX booth. They had a lot of stuff and believe it or not, it was on sale. So it was just, you know, NYX is already so affordable and the fact that it was on sale, girl, I was like, yes. First thing I had to get is my new favorite product. It's their Tinted Brow Mascara and my shade is Chocolate. I got 2 of these because they were $4, which is a great deal. Usually I think they are around $6.50 or $7 at Ulta, so I had to get those. This is my favorite brow product, like hands down. I love this thing. I have a full review on it. My other favorite NYX products is their Dewy Finish setting spray, which I completely ran out of and I never repurchased it. Usually it's around $8 to $9, maybe even $10 at like CVS's and Targets, but this is always sold out. Like everywhere I go, even Ulta, this is sold out. So I got a new bottle and I love it. This stuff is fantastic. My new favorite brow pencil. This is my new holy grail. I love this thing. It's so affordable. I think it's like $10 regular price and I did buy one when it first came out and I've been using it. I have it in my brows today. I love NYX brow products, but especially this pencil, you guys. It's a double-ended pencil. It's very thin, tapered end. It has a spoolie on the end. It's a total dupe for the Anastasia Brow Wiz, but it's half the price and at the show they were on sale for I think also $5 or $6. So I got 2 of those and I love this thing. I haven't used up my first one yet, but when I do, I have backups ready and waiting because that's how much I love that thing. 2 of their new HD formula blushes. They just revamped their whole line and kind of added new shades as well. And I've got a backup of Softspoken, which I'm wearing today underneath this highlight. I love this color. It's just a beautiful soft peach, but it has a little bit of shimmer in it. It's like a nice satin finish and it's just gorgeous for anybody. I love this color so much. So I got a backup of it. It was on sale for like $3. And then I got this shade called Pastel Chic, and I'm not sure if you can tell on camera, but it's like a light lilac color, and I don't have any drugstore lilac blushes, so to see this color was really interesting because I haven't seen this one at Ulta. Maybe it's just my Ulta, but I never saw that one, so I got that. And then of course I had to get some lip products because NYX does lip products so well and I love their lip stuff. So I got one of their matte lipsticks, which I love. These aren't new, but I've never seen this color and it's called Audrey, and not sure if you guys can see it, but it's like a mauve color, and I love their matte formula, so I just got one of those. I also picked up another of their Intense Butter Glosses. I do have a few of these that I purchased myself at Ulta, and I will be having a review on them very soon, but I didn't have this shade, and it's called Sorbet. And then I had to get a few more of their high voltage lipsticks. I love these so much. My favorite shade is called Playdate, so I got a few more of these that I couldn't find at Ulta when they first came out. These kind of sold out everywhere, even on their website, so I just kind of expanded my collection a little bit. This one's called Beam. Another kind of peachy color. I love this color. And then I got this one called Wine and Dine. It's a very deep wine color, very like dark red brown almost. And then this one is called Pink Lady, and it's a soft pink, kind of similar to Beam but more pink. And I do really like these. I love Playdate. That's my favorite shade they make. It's a nice kind of lilac purpley color. I also stopped by Makeup Forever. I love their foundation. It's my holy grail. I'm wearing it today. It's their HD in the shade 110. I just talked about it in my favorites video, and whenever I go to these kinds of shows, I like to stock up on it because it's on sale for $20, and usually it's $43 at Sephora. So I was planning on going all out and getting, they had a deal, it was 5 for $45 I believe on all of their face products, so I was gonna do that. And then this was their last bottle that they had, so I got lucky. At least I got one. I was happy about that. So this was the only bottle I could manage to get. I also got 2 of their eyeshadows to try out. I've never tried these before. They're supposed to be fantastic. Like, everybody raved about these when they first came out, and I think they were, I'm not sure if they're $20 each or $15. There's something really pricey, but they were on sale for I think $10. So I got 2. I got this one called 514, really pretty champagne, and I got 644, which is like a kind of like taupe color, really pretty. I mean, they have so many of these. They have matte, satin, glitter. They have so many finishes and colors. It was just like almost overwhelming how many they had. Alright guys, so that's it for this Makeup Show LA / birthday haul. I hope you enjoyed it. I had such a great time at the makeup show. If you ever get a chance to attend, whether you're in Chicago, New York, LA, or San Francisco, I definitely recommend going. Not only if you are a makeup artist or a business, but if you are just wanting to get some great deals on makeup, it is fantastic. Like, you think IMATS is good deals? Makeup Show LA totally shows them up. I'm sorry, but they have way better deals. Most of the stuff was 40% off, 30% off, and there are so many really great classes that are free. Alright guys, so that's it for this haul. I hope you all enjoyed it, and as always, thank you so much for watching.